everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rum and Cinema. Today we're looking at a movie called Twinless, now streaming on Hulu. As always, I'm joined by my guests, Nate and Jake. Jake? If you had a twin, what would you want their name to be?
Ooh, I would not want it to rhyme.
Ooh.
That would be my only rule.
Jake and Bake? You don't want that?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
That's just what we call them.
Yeah. It's not Bake. And he never does drugs. So it's even ironic.
I think you need two syllables. You need a one and a two syllable.
Thing one and thing two.
For distinguishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Or you both two syllables with a one syllable nickname so you can change it up.
Bradley.
Yes,
Jacob,
there it is.
Jacob and Jake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do the same name.
Yeah, just
Jeffrey,
both Jacob and we can
Jeffrey and Jeff.
Jeff.
Great.
But it's one's the G-O.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
This is my twin. He's British for some reason.
Jeff. My name is Joe.
It's a real Parent Trap situation.
Yeah. Nate? How are you doing this fine evening?
Feeling good.
Good.
First, surprise of the year. Well, that's not even true because I said last time that I wasn't expecting to like The Long Walk, and I liked it. But this movie, I was excited for, I would say, but it's completely not what I was expecting.
Yep.
In a different way. I'm not just surprised that it was good. I'm surprised by what happened in the movie.
Yeah, let's maybe open with a
invigorating
large spoiler alert. All right, if you have any thoughts of watching this movie, do not listen to what we're about to say. It's told to you in the first 20 minutes, but I think not knowing makes this movie so much better.
It's
so
much better.
You have to not know for the first 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It hits.
In order for the movie to have an impact.
Yeah. Which
it's impossible for us to talk about the movie without spoiling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as much to talk about. It would be what I was expecting, just like a kind of sad, feel-good, uplifting movie. That's what I thought I was getting when I started watching this movie.
Yep.
That is not what I got.
Not so much. This movie is Twinless. It is written, directed, and stars James Sweeney, who plays Dennis, a young man who's lost in his ways, it would seem. He started writing this movie in 2015, and it finally came out in 2025. It stars Dylan O'Brien, who I think is incredible in this movie, as Roman and the other twin. Rocky, thank you. I have heard a few people say that he should have been nominated for acting for this role, and I would agree after watching it. He was incredible, carried this film, played Rocky well for the little bit that we see Rocky, played Roman incredibly for the long time that we see Roman. Roller coaster of emotions, every kind of thought process goes into his performance, and it's incredible. He's really, really good at it. I liked his...
Yeah, especially for bringing that character to, giving him the depth he deserves that, at a surface level, seems he's kind of a dumb guy.
Yeah.
But, he really shows him for being a full person in a really good way.
Yeah, Roman comes off as, this naive, kind of dumb hick. Grew up in Montana, beats up people, likes sports, a classic dude. Doesn't know what limes versus
boobs. Lemons
are. Likes boobs. Yeah, classic dude.
I will say there were a couple that were unbelievably dumb.
Yeah.
When he said the lemon and lime thing, I was like, "Come on,
buddy.
You're an adult."
But I think he's just he's so trusting. Is I think part of it.
I was gonna say it came across a little bit as naive.
Yeah.
Just kind of believes when people tell him things because
why would they lie?
In an endearing way, he knows he's
absolutely.
dumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because he's aware that he's not a smart person, he's very trusting of others because he's just used to, I'm not that smart. So if you say this is how it is, then that must be how it is.
And I think that's how he was with his twin, Rocky. Rocky seemed to be the smarter, more cultured, understood things, would have conversations. Yeah. And Roman would just be along for the ride as long as he could.
Yeah.
So spoilers from here on out. Just be ready. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's say just off the top, I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but lots of praise for him, but also for the other actor,
James Sweeney,
who I knew he wrote it, but also you said he directed it, because like the directing in this movie, like some of the cinematography is really cool too.
Very well done.
Yeah, and I think he did well acting as well. But like, yeah, you can tell it's like a passion project that someone wrote for 10 years and then started, and it was excellent.
I agree. Put together very nicely.
Yeah.
So the story, if we can briefly go over it, Dylan O'Brien's character, Roman, we're introduced to him as a twin who just lost his brother, Rocky, identical twins. And Roman's kind of taking his spot in life. Roman lived with his mom, or their mom, in Montana. And then he moves into his brother's apartment in New York City, or somewhere in Seattle, maybe. I don't know. It's a bigger city.
Not in New York.
Not New York. It feels like New York.
I thought it was New York too, and then he was like, "We're going to a hockey game in Portland," and I was like, "The fuck?"
Yeah, they were like Seattle.
There.
Yeah.
So yeah, it must be Portland, Seattle, one of the two.
Something like that. Yeah, some western town, northwest town. So he goes to a group for twins who lost a twin, which I think this movie made me think about a situation that I've never had to think about, because I don't have a twin, and like I've never lost someone that close to me. Like, what happens when a twin passes away and the other one still lives? Like, that's a really close bond, I feel like. And it is like they go through that really well and talk about it. And James Sweeney does not have a twin, but he researched and met with like psychiatrists and psychologists a lot to figure out like what does happen when like this event occurs, what goes on in like codependent relationships, and like that's what they kind of become as they meet. So it's just it's the evolution of that and like how that can be unraveled.
Well, and the clips of at the brother's funeral, and everybody's coming up to him, and just, oh my God, you look so much like him. Oh, I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Just all of those, I'm like, oh my God, I bet that's happens every time.
That would be insane.
The tragedy happens, and I bet they all fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this movie like excels, I feel like, in some of those like observation, like putting you in those like uncomfortable moments of just like everyone in there is like saying, you know, just like not thinking about how like awful that is to say to him. I felt like it was hard to watch, but like enjoyable and funny at the same time. There was quite a few moments that was like, this is painful to watch, but like still like smart observations that were fun. Yeah.
So Roman's coming to terms with him losing his brother, who he wasn't like crazy close with. He didn't know a lot about his personal life, but he was his twin and he loved him and he would do anything for him. And he shows that throughout the movie. So he's kind of taking over Rocky's place in the city and his apartment and his gym membership. And Dennis is introduced to us also at this group as someone who lost a twin. Dennis said he had a twin that he lost recently or a year ago, or in a car accident, and he was like driving to the airport to pick him up, and he like gave him a really hard time about not being ready, and he was always late and made him go, and then he got in a car accident on the way there and he died. We don't know how Rocky died right away. I don't think we find out immediately, but
I thought it opened with
we hear a car crash. We hear a car crash, but we don't really know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I took it as very clearly implied that was Rocky dying.
Sure,
but that's all we know.
Yeah, we hear a car crash off screen, and then we see the funeral, and we see Roman. Yeah, so you can put it together, but it's never like spoken. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So Roman and Dennis start hanging out because they each are twinless per the movie, and Roman is codependent. And so is Dennis, and they both need somebody to, they talk about, it's so much easier to like fold laundry when there's two of you, or go to the grocery store, or do anything. Like everything's more fun when there are twins there, basically.
Yeah, Roman just talked about how he's not good at being alone, but it's too much for everyone, which is again like really interesting, like particularly for a twin. I guess you could have it if you had a close sibling, but like you're always going to be 9 months apart, right?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Which I will say, like, just to nitpick slightly, it was strange to me because it was clear that they had not been close in many years. That he's like experiencing this like it's new. It feels like it would make more sense if they had been close. But,
Yeah. I wonder.
But anyway,
I wonder if there was like this because at some point in the movie later on, he does kind of go off on Dennis as if he was Rocky, and he like says all the things he's been holding on to, and I think there's just like this. It's the things left unsaid, and like the things you thought you had time to do still, I think is lost.
yeah,
And it kind of takes you
it
back.
feels like they had a 5 years of like basically at college age they became kind of more estranged.
Yeah.
And so it'd been a few years. I will say when we touched that, I was like, I mean, I just assume Roman was just depressed that whole time.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's living in his
It's a
mom's
little
basement.
strange, but-
He never left Montana.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. One of the best lines at the beginning is like, I grew up in Moscow, Montana, and then he goes, "Oh, is there another one?"
Oh my god.
So good.
Yeah, he's at Moscow and he's Montana,
wait,
and he goes,
another
"Do you know of
one?"
another Moscow?" And he goes, "Wait, are you serious?"
So Roman, pretty not smart, but does his best.
That was still in the phase where I was like, I can't tell if he's just being like dry, like he was making a joke and they weren't understanding each other. And I slowly came to realize, like, no, he's really dumb.
Oh, he's stupid.
Like he's like real dumb.
He like didn't graduate high school, probably. Yeah. So we build up this relationship with these two over about 20-25 minutes. It's really nice, it's beautiful, and then something happens. And again, if you're at this point,
The title drops.
yeah, and you're interested in this movie, stop listening. So the title drops. We see Twinless, and we see Dennis in a diner by himself having dinner, and he has this very awkward interaction with a lady who's like, "Oh, is the seat taken?" And he's like, thinking she wants to sit with him. He's like, "No, I'm almost done, but you can hang out if you want, and I'll stay. I got nothing to do." And she's like, "No, I just want the chair." And you just kind of feel the air out of the balloon moment. And then we see someone who looks like we haven't seen Rocky up to this point. We see someone who looks like Roman with a mustache and dressed nicely come up to Dennis and start talking him up. Like, huh.
For the record, my face blind ass did not recognize him. I
was gonna say,
you put a mustache on him, that's a new guy.
Dude, Superman is right. Put some glasses on.
I credit his acting. I also did not recognize him until like 2 minutes in there walking down the street, and I was like, "Wait, is that Rocky?"
Yeah.
I think I said it out loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I credit partly his acting. Like he's
Mhm.
being a completely different
Whole different person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rocky and Dennis go on a date, hang out, have sex, hang out under the covers. They're like, Dennis is spilling his heart out to Rocky. Rocky's doing the same.
And making it very clear that he has a twin fetish.
Yes, Dennis is
Yes.
into twins, very much so, and like
Dennis
getting
loves
off
the idea of twins.
yeah, getting off on the idea of there being a twin, literally. And they have
Multiple times.
multiple times. Yeah.
I was rolling the last time.
Did you get hard? I'm gonna come. Yeah.
Did you get harder?
Did you get hard? So Rocky and Dennis hang out for the night. Dennis is on cloud 9 the next day, then the day after, and the day after, and he's not getting any responses from Rocky. No text messages. So he goes to his friend at work, his boss.
I just want to,
Yeah.
like, for, I don't know, someone who just is not watching this movie and powering on with this podcast and just listening to us, to understand how fucked up this is. Like, you've watched 20 minutes of these grieving people bond to each other, and you realize that, oh no, Dennis knew his twin and is lying about it, clearly. And, like, then slept with his twin and is, like, in love with him.
Yes.
And so then when we start getting into this, like, he's on cloud 9 and he's texting him. First I was like, this is fucked up. And now I'm like, oh, he's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like he is sociopath like energy.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
Like it is. I just like, if you haven't seen it, like, it is unsettling. It's quickly becomes very unsettling, his behavior.
He's texting 5 times without a response. He's like, hey, I'm open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for dinner. And then he texts the next day. Actually, Thursday doesn't work anymore, but Friday does still, and Wednesday does. You want to do this? And then he finds out.
Say, like, that behavior could just be like in a cute rom-com too, like kind of a needy person.
Sure.
But like the rest of the context is like, oh, this is fucked up. Like,
the next step is he goes to his apartment. He goes to Rocky's apartment and rings another person, says these UPS, goes up to the door. He's like psyching himself up for what to say. And then he sees Rocky, and who we can assume is another friend of his or boyfriend or something, George, played by Chris Perfetti from Abbott Elementary, the white teacher. They're hanging out. So Dennis kind of follows them from behind, doesn't want to get caught, doesn't want to be seen, but he's like raging. You can tell he's angry. He's driving next to them as they're walking, and he just can't take it, and he almost hits him with his car. And we're like, ooh, was that the thing? And then he doesn't hit him, and we're like, okay, all right, cool. So he goes and talks to him as they're like across the street from him, and he like yells, hey, fuck you, Rocky. And Rocky turns towards him, and he's like, all right, let's talk. And then Rocky starts walking and gets hit by a car. So we realize that the reason Rocky is dead, other than not looking both ways, is Dennis got in his way. Dennis found him.
Yeah.
So,
and it's clear that, right? It's Dennis didn't kill him.
No.
He's not to blame, but there is that sense of he caused it.
Immense guilt, regardless. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally understandable for him to feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Really not his fault at all.
Nope.
It's the other stuff that's fucked up.
Yes. Everything after this is the problem.
Like, everything else is the fucked up part.
Yeah. So Dennis dresses up in a bob, which, by the way, the number one, one of the number one Letterboxd reviews for this movie is, I clicked off of it. Hang on. It has to do with the bob. Girl, that funeral bob is the number 2 reviewed Letterboxd review. He goes in a wig, glasses on, and gives his condolences to Roman. And he kind of sees Roman's a twin. And like, because he knew it was a twin. He like sees Roman and he sees, yes, you're identical twins. All right, you look just like Rocky. You remind me of Rocky. So Dennis starts following him around town, Roman, and follows him up to this window where a nice young lady comes out who we've seen earlier as the group leader for the grieving twins group. And she invites him in, and he starts telling a story about lying about his brother Dean and how he died. And yeah, so the rest of this movie is us knowing who Dennis really is, Roman not knowing, and us waiting for this car crash to happen for the next hour. And it is, you like kind of, I don't think you ever forget what happened, but you're kind of like, all right, how is he going to get out of this? Like, what's his move? What's his next? Where's he going with this?
You're waiting for the like you said, car crash to happen, and you're like, it can't be a total crash out or whatever. But I'll give respect to this movie. It was pretty crash outy.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, it was a very realistic, like, what I'm getting at is, like, when you watch a rom-com, you're like, there's going to be a big fight and then they're going to get over it.
Yep.
And like, this felt like a very realistic way for this would unfold.
100%.
Like, I completely believe that this story could happen. Like, Dennis's behavior is like, borderline sociopathic, but like lots of people like that. Like,
yeah.
Like, and everyone's reactions make sense.
Yeah. I think there's an interesting, the ending of this movie is something I think I want to talk to you guys about. But to get there, we have to obviously talk about what transpired between these two. So they start hanging out. Roman is none the wiser, but Roman does mention in front of Dennis that if he ever finds the person, the maniac, they're in the grocery store one day. Dennis and Roman run into the person who is with Rocky that Dennis saw.
Yeah, you can't cut this painful interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And Dennis is, visibly worried about being outed as who he is. And the person doesn't really recognize him. He goes, hey, I think you were Rocky's brother. He's sad. And Roman's like, man, did you get a good look at the guy that, freaked out at him? He goes, no, I really didn't. I was, didn't. And Roman tells this guy in front of Dennis, if I ever see who did this, I will rip the testicles off, feed it through their dick hole, and then pull it out of their asshole, and then punch their teeth in. Basically something like that. He was just going to completely destroy this person's life. And Dennis hears that, and I think he just...
Dennis had seen him beat the shit out of people before.
He had. Yes. Someone...
Oh, we already had that scene?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So okay. Dennis and Roman were walking out of the hockey game. They went to a group of people, called them the F slur. Roman did not take that kindly, and we find out why later. His brother is gay, and he knows Dennis is gay, so he stands up for him, which is great, and he beats the shit out of these kids, which is awesome.
I thought you were gonna say less great, but to be fair, he's being he tells them to say sorry, but the other guy takes the first swing.
He does,
but he beats the shit out of 3 guys.
Just knocks him out. Yeah. One's puking at the end. It was awesome.
Yeah. To be clear, it's played for laughs, but also it's clear that Dennis is uncomfortable. But
yes,
it's Roman has an anger problem,
and he mentions it a couple times, and we see it a couple times. Yeah, Dennis pulls him off of the other people to make sure he doesn't kill them. Essentially, yeah. My rule is if they get knocked out, you stop punching, and that was not Roman's rule at that time. So he kept going.
Yeah, he had some rage blindness,
and I think that scares Dennis, and Dennis sees himself on the other side of that at some point. So Dennis has a coworker named Marcy, who is just the nicest lady, but kind of seems airheaded, but isn't.
One of my favorite things about this movie is that they make it very clear later that she is not airheaded. She's perfectly smart. She's just nice.
Yes.
And I just like that it's another one of those things it toys with that observation of
Mm-hmm.
nice people always being dumb in movies. And she's actually very smart. She's just nice. And Dennis is kind of a snobby prick.
Oh yeah.
He assumes she's boring and doesn't have any friends because she's nice and he's
It was very well told because when we first meet her, it's through the lens of Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
At first, we see her like that. We only see her interactions through Dennis. And then as you get to know her, she's just awesome and smart and kind.
She's the best.
And you're thinking less of Dennis. And so it completely and naturally flips your perspective on both of these characters.
Which is really interesting because it's the same way that, not in the sense that he's thinking less of Dennis, but he's thinking about Dennis less with Roman when he meets Marcy.
You're seeing Marcy's interactions more. Yeah.
Our point of view is how is Roman attached to this person? And it slowly switches to Marcy. We're oh, Marcy's great. We love Marcy. Dennis, we knew he sucked. Yeah. And we knew he was with him a lot, but now we can really see he sucks. We agree that he sucks now,
But yeah, the movie plays that stereotype against you of you see Marcy and she's bubbly and you're oh, she's dumb and dull.
She's a receptionist at an office and
exactly. Hey, yeah.
But she's actually a psychiatry major and knows everything about the brain and completely figures out Dennis in 6 interactions.
Yeah.
So, Roman has a gay friend at work. And there's a great scene where he's telling Dennis about him. And he's like, you guys should meet. And then Dennis is like, it's kind of if you have another Asian friend. You're like, I bet you guys have a lot in common. Just because they're gay doesn't mean you can hang out. So,
just the straight person being I have a gay friend. You should meet.
Yeah.
I know 2 gay people.
Dude, hang out. I could be the matchmaker. So Marcy has a party, and Dennis gets invited, and Roman comes along. And Roman runs into that gay friend at the party. He's like, whoa, hey, how do you know Marcy? And Marcy's into woodworking or something, and he's like, hey, this is my friend Dennis, do you want to hang out? And they go and leaves Dennis, and then we see this split, which is a really cool way to film it. They have Dennis on one side, Roman on the other, and we see them split, and it's this visual metaphor for a codependence unlocking. It's the first time we don't see them both in the same frame, but we're still seeing them in the same frame. So Dennis is still attached to Roman, but Roman is starting to be an independent person. He's starting to be himself. And this is where the separation happens from Dennis. Dennis talks to other gay friend of Roman's. Don't remember his name. Luke, maybe? Was it Luke? Something like that.
Not important.
I don't remember.
Chad.
You can call him
Sammy.
Yeah, I was to say you can call him
Bill.
adrenaline sports guy.
Yeah.
Sports guy.
It was like, what are you into? Parkour.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? That's too many hobbies. That was a great line too. Dennis's lines all feel like me saying them, or like I'm watching Friends right now with Abby. Like Chandler Bing would say those things. Like, yeah, it's pretty good. So Dennis is talking with Sammy, I think was his name, and Roman and Marcy are hanging out, and they start to chat, and Marcy learns more about him, and Marcy's like endeared by him and seems really into him, and Dennis sees this and hates it, and it's like tearing up about it. So we got to
also kind of like funny side plot that like Sam is completely not like Dennis does try to flirt with Sam and and like is doing the same thing we saw at the beginning with Rocky, who was like into him because he was attracted to him and just like kind of like rolling with it, and Sam's just like not interested. Like,
not at all.
He basically ditches him like 3 times in the other frame as we're watching him, Roman and Marcy bond.
Yeah, really, Dennis is the one with no friends, is what we find out. He keeps saying Marcy has no friends. There's probably nobody at this party. It's packed. Everyone's there. It's a Halloween party. Yeah. They're dressed up as the Sims. It's cute. It's awesome. So Marcy like kind of falls for Roman.
That bit where he's speaking Simoleon.
Dude, what a great... That was so good. Marcy and Roman start falling for each other, and Dennis goes to work sometime the next couple days or next day, and we see him invite Marcy on a double date with Dennis and Roman, and she's like, oh my god, yeah, that'd be great. And Dennis tries to do the same with Sammy, and it like the interaction with Dennis and Marcy is like so positive and like such a nice thing, and he talks to Sammy in like the break room, and Sammy's like, nah, I'm good, just moves on. Conveniently moves on. So then we go to the date, don't know who it's going to be, and it's Marcy and Rocky's ex hanging out at the dinner spot, and Dennis freaks out. He's like,
who's the one who saw Dennis, if for people who haven't watched.
Saw Dennis, saw Rocky die,
but doesn't remember him.
Yeah,
and Dennis put on the bit with the accent.
Yeah, Dennis. Oh yeah, earlier when they met, Dennis pretended to be British. Yeah, to like throw him off, I guess.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess worth mentioning. Yeah, I mean, this is not important, but he does the accent to throw him off, and then he says, he asks, why did you do that? And he said, oh, I just do an accent when I'm attracted to someone.
He's like, oh, I can help you out.
It is a funny joke because he's like, oh, let me go get him. He's like, no. So yeah, Roman, being a sweetheart, finds this guy to be the double date because Dennis said he found him attractive.
Mm-hmm. So now Dennis is on pins and needles for 2 reasons. Does he get outed as the person who killed Roman's brother, and does he lose Roman to Marcy? And one is definitely happening. Marcy and Roman are falling for each other and really, really head over heels for each other. And it's beautiful and seems great. And Dennis can't take it. And he starts being more snarky to Marcy and more mean. And then Marcy and Roman go to Roman's mom's house for Christmas, and Dennis comes along. It's not great there. You know, they're yelling at each other. Her
fighting as soon as they get in. And
what do you mean you don't have any decorations up? You know, all this stuff.
Mom is going through it. I mean, she just lost her son.
Yeah.
Who, according to Roman, was her favorite.
Yeah. The one that got out, like lived in Japan for a while.
Brutal to have a favorite twin.
That's insane.
Worse than a favorite. I feel like it's worse than a favorite sibling for some reason.
I agree. Like you're literally the same DNA. You're like, this one's better.
Though we do find out she resented him for leaving. It's
true.
like she resented him for leaving and resented Roman for staying.
Yeah, you can't have it either way. She had both the best of both worlds and hated them both. You know? Yeah. It's crazy. Moms, am I right? Wow.
Grass is always greener.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Until you're under it.
Just call it. This is a good time to call out. There's so many dark jokes in this that I was absolutely loving. I feel like more at the beginning when they're first meeting, but like there are some seriously dark jokes in this that like I died.
Group leader of the twins support group.
Yeah, she's doing her kid.
Oh my god.
And the book cover at the end got me.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
I died.
Cherry on top. So, Dennis and Marcy are kind of getting combative. Marcy and Roman go on a hike, and she asks more about Dennis's twin, and she can't like put it together because she's known Dennis longer than Roman has, and she's like, I don't really remember.
And she's shown herself as like she's one of those people that remembers things about people, right?
Yeah. And
she
we've
knows
noticed
people's timelines and
over this montage of like Roman and Marcy getting closer together. She has like noticed already a couple times, like caught Dennis in a lie. Like she never calls him out on it, but she like he'll say something and she'll be like, "Oh, I thought you said this," and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah," and she like has kind of a face.
Yep. Like,
so then when they go on the hike, she's asking because she's starting to realize that he's lying about stuff.
Yeah, and she confronts him. She meets him at their office in a conference room after everybody left. And tells him, listen, I know you made up your twin. I don't think she knows about Rocky. Okay. So
she has an inkling.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the same time that Roman's twin died, she remembers that Dennis was really upset and said that the love of his life died.
Yes.
Or like someone he loved died.
That's right. That's right.
So when she confronts him at the end, she says, Did you know Rocky? And he denies it. But like, so she doesn't know that part for sure, but she suspects.
She's pretty sure.
But she knows for sure that he doesn't have a twin.
Yeah.
She's certain he doesn't have a twin. She did her research.
So she tells Dennis that either you tell him or I will, because this is going to kill Roman. And I don't want to be the one that has to do it. So they go to another hockey game, and Roman seems kind of down. Dennis seems kind of down. Roman's down because Marcy won't really talk to him. She's like, I got some stuff going on. I can't really talk to you right now. And Dennis makes up this thing about how they're doing a silent retreat for cancer research or something. And, whatever.
To be clear, not a great liar.
Terrible
only because
liar.
Roman is so dumb.
It's the only reason it works.
Does work.
Yeah.
It's
it's part of the reason why I think he likes him, is that he believes him.
Yeah.
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 So they're back in the hotel room, and Dennis is hammered. Roman just got done the gym. He's running a lot, called Marcy again, left a message, and he's just kind of over the day, over everything. He's ready to go to bed, and his feet hurt, and Dennis is like, hey, I'll give you a foot rub. I went to massage school. So he starts doing it's really good, and Roman's getting into it, and then Dennis puts Roman's toe in his mouth, and everybody stops. Roman jumps up and he's like, whoa, hey, let's not do that. And Dennis is like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Do you hate me? Are you mad at me? He's like, no. Like, just don't, I'm not into that. Just don't do that. And then Dennis has to start.
Appreciated the guy with the anger problem. Not being homophobic. Makes sense. His twin brother was gay. Yeah. But like, he was didn't fly off the handle when he,
yeah, he wasn't like, get off me. He did say that when he's dabbled before, when he found out his twin was gay, he tried to make out with a guy. Yep. Yeah. Just to see. And he also called his brother the F slur at some point.
When he came out.
Yeah. So that
was right when he
thing.
came out because he was mad.
Yeah. So he definitely had to like come to grips with that part of himself through his brother. Yeah. And I think that was part of the rift probably. And part of why he tries so hard to not let that be a part of his life. And he does a good job at it. So Dennis is explaining things. I don't have a twin. I knew Rocky. I was the one that yelled at him when he walked across the crossing. And Roman looks pissed. Dennis tries to console him. Roman's like, no. And then just beats him. Like, punch. Like, he beat the other guy. Like, multiple punches to the face when he's down. He's in the elevator, leaves. We see him go to Marcy's house. They, grieve together, essentially. And Dennis is still texting and trying to get Roman to hang out with him, and he doesn't want to. And Marcy tells him, hey, this isn't going to happen. You got to stop. This is really bad. And then we cut to the very last scene of the movie. It is... I'm not sure how to feel about it because of the ending. During the movie, they have multiple moments where they say the same thing at the same time. A very twin thing to do. But they say the opposite. One will say, I need to check. One will say, or like they're at the grocery store. One says together separate. Boom, opposites.
Yeah.
They do it 3 or 4 times in the movie. Stands out. It's pretty cute. It's fun. So at the end of the movie, they're at the diner. Dennis gets a sandwich this time. The first time they're at a diner, Roman got a sandwich and not Dennis. And this is time later because Dennis's face is healed, but now he has a broken arm or something. Wrist, probably trying to like learn how to punch or something and broke it. And, you know, Dennis is just there to listen and gives him, Roman gave him a book, his favorite book, Where the Sidewalk Ends. Is that the one? Shel Silverstein one?
The Giving Tree.
The Giving Tree. Yes, thank you. And Dennis wants to be a book designer, so he has him, hey, make a cover for me. Really cute gesture. Really great. So Dennis and Roman meet up at the diner. Marcy doesn't know about it because Marcy doesn't want Roman to have anything to do with Dennis and vice versa. And Dennis is...
true?
I think because she says don't talk to him anymore. She tells Dennis not to talk to Roman.
She says he doesn't want to talk to her. Like, I just...
That's true.
Marcy,
That's
phone
true.
call, she says he wants you to stop texting him, and he also doesn't want me to talk to you anymore. Like, Roman doesn't want Marcy to talk to him anymore.
That's right.
She's like, Roman wants... She's being the messenger that Roman wants to be left alone.
Yes, you're right.
I'm calling this out only because, like, again, with Marcy being awesome, I feel like there's a scene where they kind of like talk and like she kind of is encouraging him to like reconcile. Not like you should go talk to him, but like just like process his feelings,
right?
And just being there for him and like being like, I feel like there's like a knowing look like you miss him or something.
You're missing something because you are a codependent person, and I can't be your codependent person.
That's it. Yeah. He's like, what are we doing for dinner? And she's having a girls' night, and she's like, don't mope. And he's just being there, being sad, and she kind of looks at it. And I feel like it was like realizing like he actually like really got something out of that relationship, even though it's fucked up. Like, you know. And then it cuts to that scene, so I kind of feel like she was like, you should talk to... I feel like we didn't see her say, like, you should talk to Dennis.
That's fair.
Like,
that's probably true. I agree with that. So they're at the diner. They're having a conversation. It's pretty banal. You know, it's...
I mean, it's awkward. It's stiff.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's, hey, do you think we'd be friends if we met under different circumstances? That's what Roman asks Dennis. And he's like, I don't know. And Dennis does a couple like Dennis-y things, you know, says a joke or corrects him on something or makes a joke about a ladder, I think. Yeah.
The joke was that was the best.
A ladder move?
Roman got a promotion and he said, it's kind of a ladder move.
Do you mean lateral?
And Dennis like, do you mean ladder? And he goes, fuck, I've said ladder to so many people.
And he's like, I don't even know what a sideways ladder would do. And then like they have more of a conversation. He goes, monkey bars. Oh, sideways ladder is monkey bars. So good. But the very last... Go ahead.
Just like being dumb would be so hard.
I know.
Like when he's like, I said ladder to so many people. I was like, oh god, that's so unpleasant.
So hard, but so easy too. Like you don't know you're wrong until someone points it out, and you're like, oh man. Yeah.
How many people did he say it was a ladder move to?
Everyone that...
They're just like, okay, buddy.
Everyone that didn't get that promotion, he probably said that too. Yeah.
They might not have got it.
So the very last line that we see in this movie is what I'm want to talk to you guys about the most. Waitress shows up. Hey, do you want a box for that? Or can I get you anything else? And they both at the same time say, can we get a box for this? So now they're back in sync. And now they're... So here's my read on this. Here's what I think he's trying to say. Dennis had a codependent relationship with Roman and lost Roman. So he essentially lost a twin finally. He got the chance to experience that. Roman realized that he and Dennis are more alike than he thought they were. And despite that, what Dennis put him through, he still might be someone that he can hang out with. So that's why they're now on the same wavelength of who they're finally being honest with each other. And they finally are able to be the healthy version of this relationship. And that's why they said the same thing at the same time. I don't know if I like that though.
I didn't put that together, but I think right now that's probably spot on.
But I don't know if I like that because I really hate Dennis.
I think that I love the ending of this movie because I think it's the happiest ending possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, but I like happy endings in general.
Sure.
I'm not going to claim otherwise, but for some reason, partway through this movie, I was like, I really want a happy ending.
Yeah, because it was not looking good.
And I didn't know how it could happen.
Yeah.
And especially, like, I never root for the dumb guy in a movie. But, you know, he won me over completely as Roman. I think he got his happy ending for sure because he has Marcy.
Yeah. Yep.
And, you know, and Marcy's just perfect. And I think we saw the beginning of redemption for Dennis. I don't think it's done and over and all is forgiven and everything is right in the world at the end of the movie. But I think it's signaling this is the direction we're going, right? The amends were made and now they can go forward.
Yeah, this is them meeting as friends under different circumstances.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it. This is the happy ending, not because it shows that, you know, Dennis is forgiven and all is good, but because it shows that's where we're going.
It's like the same problem I had with Frankenstein's ending, where the monster was like, "I forgive you," right as Victor was dying. It's like, all right, dude, whatever. Years of torture. It wasn't even that long. It was like months of torture. But like, it's still the same kind of thing. It's like, but it feels more earned in this movie. And Jake, I think you're right. It's like the happiest ending, and I think it is the right ending, and I think it is like what both of them needed, but they didn't want to accept it at the time.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at earlier with like the realistic reactions. Like, it wasn't like, you know, he confessed and he like got mad and then they played a sad song and then they found each other again. Like, he reacted very strongly and he was very pissed. And it was really more him realizing that like he was missing something, like the relationship was providing him with something.
Yeah.
And like he missed it and he needed it. And so he went and met him and he was still pissed off, but then just like I mean, Dennis kind of apologized. Like, I mean, he apologized at the time when he confessed, but you know, you can't really forgive that.
Not in the place to hear that.
But but like more realistically, just explaining himself and saying like, I liked who I was with you, and like we met under bad circumstances, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And so I just wanted it to, because I enjoyed it, you know, like it. He explained himself and he understood where he was coming from, and he realized like he liked being around him too, you know.
Yeah.
Like I for the record really liked the ending. Like it feels believable. Like it's, you know, he's not. What he did was like really fucked up, but like he's not, you know, refusing to forgive him for like making a big mistake, you know.
I appreciate.
He's like, oh yeah,
I appreciate those explanations because now I like this movie more. So it swayed me successfully. It is the right ending. You're right.
Yeah.
There is a fun.
Fuck if they like never met like again.
Yeah, that would suck because they both are good for each other. You know.
Yeah.
And it would have felt, because even without that last meeting, it would have ended on a happier ending for Roman.
Right.
Like, without that last scene, you wouldn't know that he's still missing something. You would just assume that he and Marcy lived happily ever after. Yeah. And that would have been a good ending for Roman.
Sure.
But I think it was nice that this movie came full circle with both of them. And I also appreciate that they didn't just end on Roman and Dennis just being back to bros 100%.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. It shows, all right, there's still work to do there. But
but they're willing to do it.
Yep.
Yeah. I like what you said. Like, it made me like that Dennis still had a ways to go, because like it's kind of like now Roman kind of has figured out, and like Dennis 100% helped him with that until he fucked him up. Like, he helped him get over his depression.
Yes.
Like, of like the initial part. So like, like now Roman can help Dennis now that he's in a good place.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then Marcy will leave Roman, and then Dennis can help Roman with that, and then they'll ping pong until their lives are over. I'm pretty
sure Marcy's unrealistically perfect at this point.
I know they're getting married like Dennis will be the best man. Yeah.
You got to lock that down.
Wearing Rocky's
Taylor
shirt.
was like, Roman does not deserve Marcy. And I was like,
1,000%.
yes, but maybe she likes a manageable little idiot.
Roman as a human
That's her
being,
thing.
Roman as like a soul deserves Marcy, but Roman as a human being does not.
Yeah. He's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And
even that, I appreciated them showing her like correcting him on the like. Even that's problematic. Like, it's not her job to fix his anger problems, but like him like apologizing when he flipped out at her. Like, he's got this bad relationship with his mom, and like he flipped out on her and then immediately apologized. Yeah,
she was like, "You can't talk to me like that," and it was very like, I don't know. I just like heard my therapist.
It really should have been like, go to fucking therapy, but like. This is the second best solution.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
Fixing him.
We'll get you there. Yeah. I gave this movie an 8 out of 10. Very strong 8 out of 10. And I put it at number 8 for all movies that came out that I saw last year. Right behind Train Dreams and right ahead of Bring Her Back.
Nice. I don't know that I would disagree with the number.
Mm-hmm.
I think an 8 for this movie is about right. Maybe not a super strong 8 for me, but an 8's an 8,
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved the acting was phenomenal. I loved the characters. Even Dennis, who is made to be unlikable throughout most of the movie, I still liked the character.
Well-rounded, seemed legitimate, motivations made sense. Yes, 100%. 100%.
So it was funny. And I hate the awkward cringe funny, but this movie did it just the right amount.
Yes, and it was like realistic.
And you'd go ooh, and then it would move on, and it would happen a few times, but it wasn't a barrage.
Tim Robinson would have lingered on that shit a little longer, dude. That foot would have been like halfway into his mouth.
No, I've seen you. Oh god.
And so what are you doing?
I know I've seen you somewhere. Yeah, it's like, slightly like heightened situations, like, the that character coming back who was with Rocky for the double date, but it's like really realistic how everyone reacts in the movie, which I actually really like. I don't know why that realism really clicks for me.
It felt like you were watching like it could have been a documentary. You know what I mean? Like it felt like that level, or like you could have been like your friend. It happened to your friend.
Made a documentary about this.
Yeah,
it was a real.
It like could have happened to your friend, and like it feels like you're just in this group immediately, and you're like part of it. Yeah, it's really well done. Yeah. Big ups to James Sweeney for writing this. Really well done.
Yeah. Following what he does next.
Yeah. Fun fact from the movie, real quick. There is a song that's played 3 times in this movie called "Crazy for This Girl." And it is written and performed by twins, Evan and Jaron. Great. Nice little touch.
So pumped.
You were saying?
I was going to say, just my number is, somewhere between 7 and 8.
Nice.
Mostly because I don't really feel like I need to see it again, but I did really enjoy it, like, all the way through.
Yeah.
I don't feel like classic status is, I guess I just like, we got what I wanted from it, but like really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's one of those where like if I don't know if I could watch it too many times, but like if in a couple years someone I like hung out with was like, "Hey, is this movie good?" I'd be like, "Oh my god, yeah, we should watch that." Yeah, like I'd probably watch it again with Abby soon if she wanted to watch it.
Yeah, I feel like that's perfect for this movie. Is like. It's not that I'd never rewatch it. Yeah. It's just, in a couple of years, it'd be like, oh yeah, Twinless, that was a good movie. I'll watch that,
Yeah.
All right, none of us are going to see this movie again.
I'll watch it with Abby. I'm going to watch it with Abby.
I will give you your point. Well, yeah, I'll give you your point because Taylor almost didn't watch this with me because I thought it was going to be sad.
Yeah.
It's about
Same.
Twins. It starts with their twins dying.
Twin death.
And if Taylor hadn't watched it with me, I'd have been like immediately like, oh, we should watch this together. Like you'll like it.
Yeah, that's.
And I would have happily watched it again with Taylor.
Basically, what I told her as soon as this was over, I was like, "Ooh, you should watch that."
Yeah.
I like that.
So I watched it to show someone, but other than that,
yeah. Let's talk about Letterboxd reviews. Number 1, James Sweeney wrote, directed, and cast himself bottoming for Dylan O'Brien. This is the kind of greed they talked about in the Bible. Watching
that's funny, realizing that he that he wrote it. And that's
and everything. Watching this on 9/11. Talk about Twinless. Damn. Moral of the story.
That's that's very on brand with the humor of the movie.
1,000%.
I was gonna say.
So
You didn't
props
even-
for that.
I don't know if you didn't spoil the book cover because you wanted to save one thing for people to enjoy this movie, but you didn't say what was on that cover.
Nope. That's for you to find out.
Are you purposely not spoiling that?
I like that one.
That is a.
It's a visual gag. I like that.
I did not see it coming.
Nope.
Like when he said in poor taste, I was like, oh, I bet he put like twins sitting in the
That's
tree.
what I thought. Or like those two holding hands or something. No.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, my God.
Oh my God.
I could not believe it.
Yeah. Moral of the story: never trust a twink. One of the best lines. I thought Gen Z was supposed to be nice. That's after they got called the F slur. That was hilarious.
With him running away after he beat him up.
Yeah.
Gen Z was supposed to be nice.
Missed opportunity to call the movie Twinkless. And then there's 3 more. Beware of the toe sucker. I could fix him, says guy who is worse.
That's a good one.
And finally, some authentic representation of the relationship between a demon twink and the straight girl at his office. Beautiful. Twinless.
He is so mean.
He is diabolical. And he plays it really well.
Yeah. He's so mean to her.
It's crazy. Twinless on Hulu now.
What did he say?
Check it out.
Oh, he said, you seem like someone who would be married. And that was like, I detected shade, but it wasn't that mean. But he said something else.
The Olive Garden.
Oh, it's the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got her an Olive Garden gift card for Christmas, and she's like super pumped. She's like, "Oh my God, I love their Tuscan salad. How did you know?" And he goes, "You look like somebody."
Just occurring to me now that she's probably just being nice.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the time, I was like, you know what? I was, obviously on her side at this point, but I was like, she is kind of fucking basic.
Yeah.
But you know what? She'd probably just be nice.
I agree. I agree right now. I didn't think about that at the time, but you're right.
Oh, Christ.
That's so good. Well, speaking of so good, we got a movie draft for the year 2005. Our categories, as always, are box office, Academy Award wins, Academy Award nominees, Letterboxd review, top 250 bonus for IMDb, Letterboxd review count high, and Letterboxd review low. The question for you two is, approximately how many sets of twins are born in the United States annually? I'll give you a hint. It's roughly 3% of all live births.
Okay.
That's higher than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another hint. What's the birth rate?
Yeah, I don't know that at all. Let's see.
So how many sets of twins?
The birth rate has to be like 5% of the population, right? At least. I'm talking to Jake here. We're gonna work this out.
I know you're talking to Jake.
Yeah.
I feel like 5%
still going
is
up
reasonable.
but slowing.
Yeah.
If it's 5%, because it'd have to.
We're at like 8 billion now.
Yeah.
Right?
Global, yeah.
But it's United States. How many are born in the U.S. annually?
Oh, fuck. All right. There's less than 1 billion people in the U.S.
Nice job. Good math.
Yeah, I'm done dishing here. I think you're further off than I am.
I have no idea how many people are in the U.S.
I should have done that.
It really throws me.
It would have been a lot funnier.
How many people are in the U.S.?
Yeah. What's the current population of the United States? It's like 750 million. Hey, is that too high or too low?
It's too high. I have a guess.
Okay, Jake, do you have a guess?
Yes.
For how many sets of twins are born in the U.S. annually, not for how many people live in the United States.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2.
Wait. I gotta wait. One sec.
Hang on. Carry the 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
1.5 million.
You guys are so far off. It's 110,000.
Twins.
Yeah, honestly.
We say 110 million?
110,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm still way off.
We're
both
off
way
by
off on
one
the
order
US
of magnitude. That's not that bad.
I thought so. That how many people are in the U.S.? What is the current population?
What do
of
you
the
think it
United
is,
States?
Nate? Give me an answer.
That implies it's like 10 million.
No.
I ballparked 100 million.
We're like 400 million, aren't we?
400 million. 348 million. So 3% of
Twin
all
births were 3%.
all live births.
Oh, but the births. I forgot about. I was wrong for it. I overestimated it, but then forgot to.
You thought it was like 3% of the population, not the birth rate. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All
right.
Who was closer to 110,000?
We said the same number.
The exact same number.
But I thought you'd put it. I thought one of you put an extra decimal on it. Decimal point. I thought one of you said 1.5
million.
and I thought one said 1.52. Okay.
No.
All right, let's roll it again here.
It's a demonstration that you can do shit math and still end up with the same thing.
Okay, here you go. Yeah.
I just did 10 wrong in both directions.
So here's your next one. So out of those 110,000, right? What number? So it's less than 110,000. Okay, that's your number. You're going to go less than that. How many of those twins are identical?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I have a guess. This is just throwing it out there.
3, 2, 1.
15,000.
35,000. Nate got it. Way to go. You know what? You redeemed yourself there, Nate. Where are you going to pick? First, second, or third?
First.
First for Nate. Where do you want Jake to pick? Second or third?
Second.
And I'll take the rear. Call me Dylan O'Brien in that movie.
It's trying to think of his name. Rocky.
All right, Nate. Our list is 2005. While you're looking for your box office, I'll go over some numbers, some movies here. We have Batman Begins. The Nolan trifecta starts. Kingdom of Heaven. Pride and Prejudice. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Madagascar.
I can tell you, my pick is Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
I know Batman is a challenger, but it was the first one.
Yep.
So I'm not sure it's going to beat Harry Potter.
That's a pretty good guess. Jake, while you look, I'll keep going. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Nate might have
I
forgot
don't need
one.
to look because I don't know if Nate didn't see it, but historically, Star Wars trumps all.
It's true.
I didn't see it. I don't know what I would have picked. I think you're right, but
that's a really good guess.
Is this the worst Star Wars?
Revenge of the Sith?
Canonically.
Probably, yeah. I would think so.
I think personally that episode 1 is about as bad as episode 3, but I don't think
here's my hot take.
Oh.
If you Google best movie poster all time, you're gonna get a whole bunch of Star Wars Episode 1. I don't. It's cool
with just Tatooine and Anakin.
With Anakin, and then his shadow is Vader.
Oh, that is pretty tight, actually.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Overrated, in my opinion. That's my hot take.
That's fair.
I mean, I don't know best of all time. Come on. There's a lot of good movie posters out there.
There are. So my question is, do I try to screw you guys over for a later selection, or do I just like go for one that I think might be ahead of Harry Potter? I'm going to go with that one. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay. Yeah, I think ahead of Harry Potter here is actually tricky.
Yeah. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is my guess. Kids movies.
Wait, what is that? To screw us over?
No, that's to maybe jump you. Maybe jump you. I think Jake has first. I think I might jump you with that one. I don't think I did. I think you guys knocked out 1, 2 pretty easily.
Go real silly.
Yes, Tim Burton won't. Rolling that cash, baby.
Yeah.
All right, Academy Award wins. Brokeback Mountain. Give me that all day, every day. I think that won director and supporting and best picture that year. So that's what I'm going with. Jake?
I am taking Memoirs of a Geisha.
Ooh, great choice.
Which I've never seen, but I've heard good things about.
And
Whoa, the Metascore on it's really low.
Yeah,
that's surprising to me.
Interesting. Going for the best set design, best song, and best outfits,
I genuinely
probably.
don't even know. I just know it as one of the movies that was acclaimed.
That's fair. Nate, where would you like to go?
Trying to decide if to go with a period piece or Chronicles of Narnia.
Ooh.
Arguably, kind of a period piece.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
I don't really know. I'm going to take... Oh, you know what? Maybe I do Batman. I was thinking of taking Batman Begins for nominations. Because I don't think it probably won very much.
Okay.
But it might have got nominated.
Sure.
But, no. Okay, I'm going to do Pride and Prejudice.
Good guess.
4 wins. And Chronicles of Narnia for nominations.
All right. I will tell you that this was early enough Nolan that I don't think he had any clout yet. So it's probably a good choice not taking Batman Begins.
That and like earlier superhero movies.
Wasn't there
I was
yet.
thinking maybe it would get nominations, but I know it didn't win. It couldn't have won.
Like
much.
Dark Knight broke through,
I think if we go back, there's more award-winning superhero movies than won awards. It's just they weren't taken seriously for a while.
Like Dark Knight, I think was the first one that was up for Best Picture. I'm pretty sure. Other than maybe like, no, I think that was it. I don't know. Jake, Academy Award nominations. Are you going to take the one I'm looking at, or are you going to take a different one?
Okay, I missed one of Nate's choices, so I was just double checking.
Oh, he took Chronicles of Narnia and Pride and Prejudice. Not in that order.
That's perfect. So, I would like to thank the What Went Wrong podcast.
Oh.
I will take Peter Jackson's.
Good choice.
Was that yours?
No, but it's a good choice. Mine's Cinderella Man with Russell Crowe. I'm pretty sure that got a bunch, but I think King Kong probably had more. That was a good choice. All right, now we're looking for Letterboxd review, and if it's in the top 250 of all time, you get a bonus point. I don't know that there will be a single one from this year in the top 250 of all time. Oh, no, I probably already took it. Brokeback. That might be the only one that would crack that, I think. So now we're looking for the highest user score. There's some good. Red Eye had Cillian Murphy in it. That was the first time I saw him. That was good. Munich. I think people really like that. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I doubt that was good. I like the book.
It was not. As someone who, one of my favorite books of all time.
Yeah.
Movie fucking sucked.
Did not live up to it. I'm going to go with Capote. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman did really well in that movie. People really liked it. And now that he's dead, people like still want to pump it up. Not that he's like recently dead, but you know, like people still like it. Jake, where are you going?
Nice.
You know the people pretty well.
I actually think this one might be on the top 250.
Oh.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, good choice. That's a great movie. Good choice.
Also, very interesting. What went wrong about that one?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just listened to it somewhat recently.
Heck yeah.
Talk a lot about how much trouble the Wachowski sisters had with it.
Oof.
And how much the comic book writer Alan Moore hated it.
Oh, God.
Enough that he went on a public campaign to defame the movie. He wasn't going to say anything, and then someone said that he was really looking forward to it, and so he went out and said, no, I don't fucking like adaptations of my work, and he wasn't happy about how they got the rights, and like basically went out and trashed it.
Oh, that sucks.
And said he'll never watch it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Do you have a choice for best reviewed movie?
I'm still scrolling.
There's a lot of choices for worst reviewed movies that I'm seeing, and I've seen most of them.
I know. I'm really seeing
I've seen a lot of them. I've never heard of Kingdom of Heaven.
Me neither.
Oh, it's Ridley Scott.
Yeah, I'm just skipping right by it.
I've heard it. I've heard the name, but I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh,
Like the only thing
I
that
got
comes
a
to mind is the recognition. What?
interesting one
Okay.
for Letterboxd. Serenity.
Ooh.
It is the movie of Firefly, and it is
Yeah.
well received.
Yeah.
You know, not only is it well received, but it is literally the target of a campaign where the fans were trying to bolster it specifically to try and get more of it made.
No way.
So I
Good
could see
choice.
that benefiting.
That's a
I
good
like
choice.
that choice.
All right, Nate, now you have review count high. Which one has the most reviews? This where it gets a little tougher.
I'm thoroughly uninspired. It's always 2 because we pick all the good stuff early.
I know. These are so late, it's hard to do.
I'm not going to try that hard, but I'm going to say the 40-year-old virgin.
That's
a lot
a
of
good
joke
choice.
opportunity and
That's a good
quotable
choice.
lines.
Yeah. Jake.
Nice. Yeah. Kind of along the lines of we've sort of picked out, I think, a lot of the good meat out of this. I'm just going to go straight for popular movie.
Yeah.
And hope that even though it probably doesn't have a high percentage of Letterboxd reviews, the number of people who saw it carries me. And I'm just going to take Batman Begins.
It's a great choice, honestly. That's a really good choice. How no one took Batman Begins yet is kind of wild, but
I was just double checking that it wasn't
was a
like
really good
pick for
choice.
anything so far, and I'm like, nice.
yeah, that was really good.
I am feeling dumb. I didn't pick it. She said.
I'm gonna go with
It's okay though.
another comic book movie. I'm gonna go Sin City. Like people would have a lot of things to say about that,
Yeah,
good
that
or
didn't
bad.
do well.
But I think enough people would like back it still and be like, "Hey, that was actually pretty good." Now, here is the dilemma for me. I've seen a lot of these terrible movies, and I think I know which one I'm gonna go with. But I want to double check. Okay. Ooh, there are so many. Okay, I'm going with The Dukes of Hazzard.
Wow, that's a good call.
That movie was wild.
How that got made in 2005.
Yeah, with Jessica Simpson and the little Daisy Dukes.
Isn't Owen Wilson one of the brothers?
No, that's
too?
Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, that's right.
This one is Sean William Scott and Johnny Knoxville. So even better.
That's so much worse.
Yeah. Willie Nelson's
That's
in it.
incredible.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, that's fine.
not great. The Starsky and Hutch is actually good. I like that movie. That's funny. Abby and I watched it like a couple months ago.
My hate for Owen Wilson.
Starsky. Wait, you actually hate Owen Wilson?
Wow.
I don't hate him as a person. I hate most of the things he does.
Wow. I don't hate what you do. I just hate everything you put out into the world. That's worse, Nate.
Yeah, he seems like a perfectly nice person. It's just like the word actually hate. Like, I just know if Owen Wilson's in a movie, I'm probably not going to like it very much.
That's fair. Darjeeling Limited was kind of lame. Jake? Low review score.
Yeah.
I will.
You are usually
So-
pretty good at this.
There's a video game movie.
Oh boy.
We know those
Found it.
are. There's actually 2 video game movies on this list. One of them I would not defend as a good movie, but I don't think it did poorly. The bad one is Alone in the Dark.
Okay. There's also an anime movie. Live action anime. Aeon Flux with Charlize Theron. I saw that in theaters.
Oh,
God awful.
that's all. You shouldn't have said that because
Take
that's definitely got to be my pick.
Take it.
That movie, I remember, that was hated.
It was so bad. I saw it in theater.
You can always count on a live action anime adaptation. To...
Yeah.
What year was the Dragon Ball Z movie made? Gotta put that year on reserve so I can remember.
Let's see. I'm sure it was
2009.
There's 24 of them.
One
Oh
of
my
the worst
god, that
things.
was. I knew that, but I didn't have the confidence to guess it. But when you asked the year, I was like, it popped in my mind. I'm like, I think it was 09.
2009. There's another one coming.
I remember that pain.
Is there one coming out in 2026? Yeah.
What? There's another one.
It's
Oh, yeah,
surely
there's
not
something
live
coming
action.
It is live action.
Live action Dragon Ball?
Yeah. Oh, it's
No, they're coming
trailer
out. I actually
concept.
saw something that said they're it's probably not going to be as bad as the previous one. They're going to try to, follow the source material.
No, that's stupid. Why would you do that?
Do you know about this movie, Ben? The Dragon Ball
No.
Z live action movie of 2009.
No, I believe it's terrible though.
When I like joke like about like the Westernization, like they take out the stuff in anime and stuff.
Yeah.
This was a different level. You are aware of kind of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah.
Like they just gave the characters the same names, but they made Goku like a teenage boy in high school in America. Like it has nothing to do with the anime, just like the same names.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like hilariously bad. It's like 90s Power Ranger and Mortal Kombat bad, but like set in 2006 and adapting a beloved anime.
Yeah.
Like one of the most well-known animes
That was
ever.
still like
I don't know
pretty
how
big
they
then.
got permission to do this. It's still big.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. But it was like active
From
then.
the director of Final Destination.
Yikes.
the new one or
The OG, I
The
think.
The 09 Dragon. I don't see anything on the
I think I saw some AI bullshit, so don't worry about that. All right.
I was gonna say I pulled up the trailer and it looks very fake.
Yeah, I think
it's all AI.
Yeah.
This is an AI generated trailer.
God, I hate the internet now.
Yeah.
Box
Oh my
office
god.
for 2005. Number 1, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, $380 million.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah,
2, Harry
it's
Potter and the
Star
Goblet of
Wars
Fire,
money.
$290 million. Number 3,
Close.
yeah, that was close. Number 3, War of the Worlds. Tom Cruise. I should have known it. Tom Cruise carries movies, dude.
A very forgettable movie.
I liked it. It's Steven Spielberg too. So Spielberg and Tom Cruise. I was stupid.
Yeah.
Number 4, Chronicles of Narnia. Number 5, Wedding Crashers.
Chronic what? Wedding Crashers, R-rated movie at number 5.
Pretty good.
Powerful.
We used to do comedies. Number 6, Charles and the Chocolate Factory.
Mm.
You know what? I haven't seen Wedding Crash in a long time, but possibly a rare exception for Owen Wilson.
Is it Wedding Crashers PG-13? Oh, it is R. Oh, okay. All right, so
It's too late. You said you hate him.
yeah.
He is unlikable in that movie,
I mean,
but
sure.
that's on purpose.
Yeah. All right, Nate, you got 2 points. Jake gets 3. I get 1. On to Academy Award wins. Nate went with Pride and Prejudice. The first of many Keira Knightley
Honestly,
period
guessing
pieces.
1 or 0.
Nominated for 4. It won 0.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I thought you had something for that.
Yeah. Memoirs of a Geisha, also 2005, has a lot of nominations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nominations, and it has 3 wins, including cinematography, art direction, and costume design. It all comes down to this.
Probably check it out.
Brokeback Mountain. It
Are
also
all 3 of these based on books?
sounds right.
Wasn't Brokeback a book?
Yeah, it was adapted screenplay. Yep. 1, 2, 3 wins as well for Brokeback Mountain. It got directing, adapted screenplay, and actress in a supporting role. So it did not get Best Picture. It was nominated that year. So
What was Best Picture?
that's a
this
great
year? question.
question. Let's see. 2006 Oscars. Oh, it's Crash. Oh, that's too bad. That movie sucked. That was one of the ones that everybody hated winning. It was against Brokeback.
I remember there being a controversy.
Yeah, it was against Brokeback, Capote, Good Night, Good Luck, and Munich. Yeah. All right, so
Not a strong year.
not really. So me and Jake both get 3. Nate gets 1. Nate goes up to 3. I go up to 4. Jake goes up to 6. Next up, Academy Award nominees. Nate went with Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, starring Tilda Swinton. It won an Oscar.
I always starring Tilda Swinton is funny.
Yeah. Nominated for 3 Oscars. 1 for Best Makeup. Nominated for 3. If you would have switched those, you would have done better.
I know.
But you would have got the same amount of points. Like, you would have done better. Let's look at King Kong. The version by Peter Jackson. So you know he got
King Kong.
King Kong. It won 3 Oscars.
Oh, guy, oh,
money.
Nominated for 4. One more than Nate's.
Damn.
Looking good. And finally,
Peter Jackson. Is he the best New Zealander?
Ooh. That's a great question. Cinderella Man nominated for 3 Oscars. So, Jake gets 3. He goes up to 9. I get 2. I go up to 6. And Nate also gets 2. He goes up to 5.
I may sweep this one.
You might. All right. Let's look up the top 250 first. Serenity. Is that in the top 250?
Don't waste your time.
Okay.
It's not in the top 250.
It isn't.
I picked it for a reason, but
V for Vendetta. Is it in the top 250 of all time? It is 169. That's that bonus point right there.
Nice.
And Capote. Is it in the top 250 of all time? No. What is happening? Jake gets a point. He's up to 10. Jake might get, I think you're right, actually. You're going to sweep, dude. All right.
call him a 19er.
Yeah. All right. Serenity. Letterboxd reviews. 2005. 3.67. 3.67.
Lower than I was hoping.
Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, it's higher than I would have.
Did it escape its target audience? I don't see how.
No, like it was really well received, and like it wasn't commercially successful, but like it's the exact kind of cult following that I would have expected. Like it's not like the fans didn't like Serenity; they really like Serenity.
Yeah, here's one of the number 1 reviews. Made me watch Firefly and confronted me with one of the greatest mysteries known to man. Why on earth was this series canceled? That's basically all the reviews.
So good.
Yeah, I mean, people are pissed, and they were very happy to get a movie. They're
true.
still trying to make more.
Maybe they will. V for Vendetta.
Nathan Fillion back.
Oof.
He would do it for sure,
Man.
too.
Oh yeah, in a second.
You'd sign up.
Yeah.
V for Vendetta, 3.88. I love Natalie Portman, and I hate the government.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like Natalie Portman in this film because after watching this, I too became bald.
I don't understand.
I hate that I'm so attracted to V. You didn't watch this movie? Natalie Portman's bald.
I know.
I think
what did I
just
became bald mean?
I think they just thought it would be a funny, absurd punchline. That's my guess.
He got it.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
According to IMDb trivia, Keira Knightley auditioned for this. Actual English person, Keira Knightley, who is often mistaken for Natalie Portman, auditioned for the role of this, and she lost to her American lookalike, Natalie Portman.
The What Went Wrong podcast called out that Natalie Portman was pretty strongly criticized for her terrible British accent.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And did mention Keira Knightley being considered.
Hilarious. Well, Jake, I'm not going to stop you on this one. I got 3.71 for Capote. Let's look at some of the reviews here. 3 stars for the movie, 4 stars for Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip won the Oscar for just acting gay, as he should have. This was a weird thing to watch at 2 a.m. Yeah, so that's, damn, Jake, 13. I get 2 to 8. Nate gets 1 to 6.
Is Alone in the Dark worse than Dukes of Hazzard?
I don't know, but we're about to find out. Letterboxd review low. We'll start with Aeon Flux. Boy, this is going to be scraping the barrel.
Wait, you skipped review count.
I did skip review count.
Yeah.
Thank you. 40-year-old virgin.
Just because we know Jake won doesn't
I
mean
know.
that you have to skip.
I think this is my biggest question of the last 3 of all the Letterboxd categories. This is my worry.
I don't see how we beat you.
No, I don't either.
On this, like our choices just aren't strong either.
40-year-old virgin got 611,000 reviews.
That's a lot for 05.
This must be the scariest.
Batman doesn't break 1 million.
I'll be shocked. This must be the scariest horror film to straight white men. Why did it turn into Midsommar at the end? Aggressively 2005. Steve Carell.
I don't think I ever saw this movie.
I've seen bits and pieces.
I don't remember what the. Oh wait, I do remember what they're talking about. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember them talking about it turning into Midsummer.
Something get lit on
Do you
fire.
guys? Do you remember, Ben?
No,
Having seen it?
their face gets smashed in or something.
It's a lit. No. They at the end of the movie, after the final scene, they just have a music video of them dancing like in a field, like shirtless to the what's that song? The Age of Aquarius.
Oh my god.
This is the age. It's like
Age of
Paul
Aquarius.
Rudd and Steven. Like it's just like it's hilarious.
The ending to this is so weird, but literally my favorite thing.
Like it makes me smile like thinking about it. Now that I think about it, it's just them being like buddies, like a Judd Apatow movie kind of thing.
It's classic. All right, Batman Begins. 3.83 is its rating, Jake, and it has 1.89 million reviews.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Not only does it clearly win, but you even picked it right between the two.
Yeah, you really did. Could not take Bruce Wayne seriously whenever he wore a suit. Like, I'm sorry, that is just Patrick Bateman to me. The best part of this movie is Cillian Murphy's cheekbones. Everything else pales in comparison. I'm like Christopher Nolan in that I want Cillian Murphy in my stuff. Instead of turning him into a demon, the fear gas should have given Batman's suit nipples. Batman should have tossed King Joffrey off that balcony. Damn, nice. And finally, Sin City. Can it surpass? No, it cannot. 370,000. Jesus. Oh, boy. I'm getting bad at these.
I understand why you picked it. It was a comic book movie that has a following that was not well received.
Yeah. They're all really long. Oh, Zack Snyder has been chasing this high for 15 years and hasn't come close once. Imagine not thinking this is the coolest shit ever.
Good.
No. All right. So I got 1 point for that
better.
one. Not wrong. I'm up to 9. Jake is up to 16. He's 1 away from the full 19. And Nate gets 2. He's up to 8. Here we go. Aeon Flux. We're looking for the lowest number now. Aeon Flux has a review of 2.34. Not bad.
Honestly, respectable.
Not bad. Not what you want to hear for this category, but not bad. Way too odd to hate. I am currently on drugs. The Charlize Theron thirst is so strong that I watched this whole damn movie.
2.34. Okay.
The I'd keep off the grass scene deserves no less than 3 Oscars. More like acid reflux. Jesus Christ. All right. Since I know how to build drama, we're going to do mine next. The Dukes of Hazzard. Can those boys do it? They can't. 2.40. Damn. All right. Well, people like Sean William Scott more than I thought. That's cool. Or Johnny Knoxville.
I do like Sean William Scott. It's just.
But you don't like Owen Wilson?
That's offensive.
Yes.
Sean William Scott is
I
like
stand by it.
the formerly drunk cousin of Owen Wilson, I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's more charming.
Okay, the first two are Johnny Knoxville is simply too sexy for this to be considered a wholly bad film. I am down so bad for Johnny Knoxville. Southern Fast and the Furious was pretty good. This movie is objectively terrible. However, I'm not an objective person, and Johnny Knoxville was right there. Okay. I want to be like Willie Nelson. Johnny Knoxville is so sexy when he lets his true Southern side out. Dude, everybody loves Johnny Knoxville in this movie.
I was going to say, they're really feeling
They're
it.
just slurping the guy. All right. Alone in the Dark. Jake's movie choice for 2005. It's a remake of a 1982 movie, apparently. And a 2022 movie came out in 1993 and 2008, and another Alone in the Dark 2 in 2008.
What? Was the game
I don't know. But this is the 2005, starring Tara Reid and Christian Slater. You already know you won.
Yep.
1.34.
God damn.
Dear Lord.
Easy.
Jake, with his finger on the pulse, as always. Let's see what we can see here. I don't care about when they reviewed it. I just want to know what review has the most activity.
So many unforced errors though on our part, Ben.
I know.
I didn't pick Star Wars. You didn't pick Batman Begins.
I
It was
know.
there for you.
I know.
Like we fucked up.
We helped a lot. I was hoping I'd fall asleep is the number one review for Alone in the Dark. Not a stirring drama about someone masturbating for the first time. This title is totally misleading, as it had to either be that or an adaptation of a brilliant video game. Unfortunately, it's neither.
Clock into that hate.
Shit. All right, Jake, with the first ever clean sweep, 19er, taking it home. I had 1 point there, so I go up to 10. Nate has 2 points there, so he goes up to 10. And you know what, Nate? You got
happy
7.
we can just sit back and enjoy Jake's victory.
Yeah, you can just have that one. That's fine. I'm just going to write this down for posterity. Jake, 19, perfect score.
Mark the day.
That will end, and with the bonus point too, because sometimes we get to the end or to that point, and we don't even have a bonus point left.
I know. I don't.
And Ben was like, "No one's going to be in the top 250."
I
think I might be.
And sure,
I was feeling so good because I didn't want to say anything because I had already scrolled past it and you were reading movies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, please just pick one. And I was like,
I skipped it for a couple things. No thanks to what went wrong, because they made it sound like it wasn't terribly well received at the time. Maybe you picked it for Letterboxd, so that doesn't matter at the time.
See, yeah, I just have it in my head. It's one of those movies that, like, oh yeah, you throw out V for Vendetta when you want to show off, I'm into some edgy niche movies.
Yeah, every cool college kid that liked movies when we went to college had a V for Vendetta poster because I had one. I know that's a fact. So there were 3 from the year 2005. V for Vendetta, My Father and My Son, and Batman Begins. He's in the top 250 also.
Oh, okay. Are you still on Letterboxd?
I can be.
I'm curious. So another video game movie that came out that year was Doom? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
Also, Doom came out that year.
I didn't know there was a Doom movie.
Neither did they.
To see the Letterboxd of Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII.
It's VII. Yeah.
Advent Children. 3.29.
Okay. Yeah. Is it a good movie? Probably not. But Final Fantasy VII people love Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. The disrespect for all 3 of Sir Isaac Newton's laws in this movie is staggering. Is one of the top reviews for that one.
Oh yeah, it's more anime than anime. They just freely jump.
So Doom.
Oh, it's crazy.
Doom came out in 2005 also. Got a 2.08, starring The Rock and Carl Urban.
Oh.
Yeah, that could have been a good one. His condition is irreversible because his condition is that he's dead.
Have you guys seen Waiting?
Yeah. It's been on Comedy Central every day since I was like 15, so I've seen it a few times, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's fair. I almost picked it because I really like it. I haven't watched it in a while, but like
I was going to say I've seen Waiting multiple times, and I think every time was with you.
Yeah, I love early Ryan Reynolds. But it was like really low on the list.
Yeah.
Like it had 30% on like IMDb, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
I almost picked it. It was higher than Aeon Flux, but it was pretty low.
Not nearly as good as when I watched it in 11 parts on YouTube on my iPod Touch in 2006.
Yeah, no, I pulled up the reviews. I know this shit is so legitimately offensive. The things I do for you, Justin Long.
I knew 2005 was homophobic, but I forgot it was this homophobic.
That's how I'm like. I'm worried to go watch it again and be like, oh,
it's so many.
It's better to just remember it fondly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you know who is in this movie though? Luis Guzman.
That's true.
Might be
so glad he's killing it in Wednesday.
Yeah, that's true. He's crushing it. You know who else is crushing it? All of you for making it this far. Thanks for listening.
Jake just threw him a softball.
I'd like to thank my guests for joining us. Nate and Jake, if you're here, you can follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you get your podcasts. If you do listen on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a review. If you're watching us, hey, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@RamenCinema. As always, we're going to leave you with something to watch next. Next episode, we will start our yearly Academy Award Best Picture Watchathon. We'll be watching all 10, giving you our takes. 6 of these movies we've already done full reviews on. You can find them on our channel. So what we're going to be doing is a rubric style. Here's how I would rate this movie. Here's how it did for this, this, and this. How we're looking at it in the sense of Best Picture nomination, not as the movie itself. And then we'll be ranking them 1 through 10 of our choices. At the end of that 5-week run, we're going to be doing another competition where we pick every single Academy Award nomination winner. Whoever gets last has to watch a shitty movie that we choose ahead of time. I still have to watch Hereditary from last year, which I will do probably this weekend. Nate watched Passion of the Christ. Thank you, Nate. And Jake won, so you don't have to do anything. But yeah, that's what's coming up for this podcast. We're looking good. What I think you should watch next is a movie I haven't seen in a long time, but I enjoyed when I watched it. It's on Netflix now. Came out on January 1st. District 9. You know, with a lot of the things happening in the world right now, it's a little timely, but I think it's a really good movie. Neil Blomkamp's movie about South African aliens being put in like their own little hovel, and one of them gets turned. And yeah, I just remember being a very interesting like sci-fi.
I'm remembering that now. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And there was rumors of a sequel coming out, and there always have been, and I always wanted one because I remember the ending left it very nicely open for a sequel, and I'm hoping that one day there will be. But yeah, go to Netflix, check out District 9. Nate, do you have anything for the people?
I think I don't. Most of the shows we've been watching are already discussed. Just the good TV that's out. The Pit's coming out with new episodes right now.
Jesus.
What else are we waiting on? I don't know. Yeah.
The Pit rules.
No.
They drained a penis on episode 2, and it was incredible television.
That was incredible. A lot of great dick-related television. I'm saving the other one for Jake because I wasn't as warm as he was. I don't know. Ben puts this up tomorrow. All you see is Kill is out. He's getting a theatrical release.
There you go.
Till tomorrow.
Hey.
Till tomorrow, Thursday, January 29th. Maybe playing in select theaters in your area. I don't know.
Yeah, Spotify listeners. Hey, check it out. Yeah. Friday, you'll be on YouTube.
I haven't even seen it, so I have no right to recommend it. But I love those anime movies that inspired things that we think are cool and original.
Yeah, tell us about
that.
Yeah.
World.
Tell us about that.
So, All You Need Is Kill is a movie based on a manga. It's an anime about aliens invading, and the protagonist of the movie is... For the record, Jake's seen it, so he could summarize if there's anything different from The Edge of Tomorrow. But every time they die, they come back and reset the day, and they're trying to defeat the alien invaders.
Yeah, and that came out.
The main thing I know is that it looks fucking cool.
Yeah,
like this anime is so colorful and looks awesome. And
very unique style for sure.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Edge of Tomorrow, the Tom Cruise and Jim Halpert's wife. Can't remember her name right now. She's in Oppenheimer. They are in it together. Sicario, she's also in. God, I could see
Emma.
Boy, I'm gonna feel silly.
Pam.
Emily Blunt.
No, Emily Blunt. There we go.
Yeah. So if you want to see what inspired that,
I was actually gonna joke because the protagonist of All You Need to Kill is a woman. And I was going to joke that they, switch it to a man, which they did, of course. But Emily Blunt is much cooler than him in All You Need Is Kill. So slight credit. She is the badass veteran, and he is the loser in the movie to start with. So,
yes, because when I think...
at least they did that.
When I think newbie, I think Tom Cruise.
He is pretty pathetic in this movie at the beginning.
All right, good.
It's necessary for the plot,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know the exact details I know that obviously the mechanic of the time reset is going to be in the movie, but I remember just seeing a quick clip of it and seeing that it was getting a theatrical release and being pumped. So
Hell yeah.
Gonna check that out. I guess if you can't see it in theaters, though, go still watch it if
Yeah.
you like anime,
It'll be out somewhere.
and want to see the better version of these movies.
Yeah, it's like Paprika for Inception. We all
Exactly.
love Paprika.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Jake.
Yeah. I got two that I'll mention here. First one is streaming on HBO every Sunday. Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Night of the 10-inch.
This is right. This is another of the the George R. R. Martin and the world of Game of Thrones, and like the other shows, this one it's a book. It's done. You can go read the book, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Need that reassurance.
Yes.
For the record, called The Hedge Knight, I believe.
Okay, nice. I wasn't sure. So this is a much smaller scale story than Game of Thrones and the House of the Dragon. So, right, there's not big epic wars and dragons and fighting over thrones. It's just a poor hedge knight, which is a knight that's not sworn to a lord, right? He's just sort of a poor wandering guy. And he's just trying to make his way, and he's a broke ass knight.
Damn.
And it's so far only 2 episodes in, but it's funny, it's charming, and I'm really looking forward to more. I know just, it's part of the universe that's out there. I know kind of some of the things about the story, but there's way more that I don't know than I do know. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Nice.
Like, not a ton of people, well, I guess some people, but like, have probably necessarily read this book, but it's about Sir Duncan the Tall and Egg, which is mentioned in the original books as like, it's kind of like a folk tale of their world.
Egg?
Like they're famous.
And
His
Sir
name is Egg, yeah.
Duncan the Tall.
Yes.
Sir Duncan the Tall.
You're just you're right. You're phoning it in at that point.
And
No,
you
dude,
will fall
you'll
in love
love it.
immediately with
Immediately.
both Sir Duncan the Tall and Egg.
Just the names are so insane. Like you have this old timey, Daenerys Targaryen, then you have Duncan the Tall.
I don't know if I like. It's not a spoiler, right? Who cares? Ben doesn't care.
I don't care.
No one who watches this is gonna care. It's kind of a thing, like, because you wouldn't know if you're not paying, but like, it's pretty obvious that Egg he's a child, is a Targaryen, and Egg is short for Aegon Targaryen.
Clever. Yeah, I'll get it.
You're like, I literally can't let it pass.
That's sick. I guess.
And then I'll throw out another here. I saw Leaving Las Vegas. That one has been on my list because it won Nicolas Cage his one and only acting Oscar.
Here we are.
And if you haven't seen it, Leaving Las Vegas is about a screenwriter who is the worst kind of alcoholic. And this movie is about addiction and just the darkest side of alcoholism.
Damn.
It's not, I mean, there's funny moments, but this is a depressing movie.
Yeah.
And he loses his wife, he loses his job because of his drinking. And so he takes his final payout and he withdraws all of his savings and he goes to Las Vegas, and his plan is he calculates out his money and how much he has to spend every day, and his plan is, I'm going to drink myself to death.
Damn.
And then while he's there, he befriends and starts this relationship with a prostitute.
That's a good story.
Prostitute is played by, I can't remember her name, but she is Allie from Karate Kid.
Oh.
The love interest in Karate Kid.
Okay.
And she has serious acting chops. She was nominated for an Oscar for Leaving Las Vegas, but did not win.
Elizabeth Shue?
Yes.
Yeah. She's good. So it's kind of like Requiem for a Dream for drinking.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
I don't know, like it's very, there's funny moments, like I said, but very quickly it's no longer funny, and it's just dark, and you're just you love the characters, and you're just hoping for the best for them, but it's a sad movie.
Damn.
It's a hard watch.
Let's do it together, you know? We hope this wasn't a hard listen or a hard watch, but we appreciate you sticking out this far. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your rum. Enjoy your cinema.